Okay team, barbell warm up for today. We're going to start off with 2 rounds with a 5-minute time cap, just get the body warm, get the heart rate up, and then we'll move a little more specific to our session. Your first one is just going to be 1 minute calories. That's going to be the machine in your box, just nice steady pace for that minute. You're then going to move on to 5 inchworms. So loosen up the hamstrings, lowering the shoulders. I'm going to go from standing tall, reach down, touch my toes in a straight line as possible, shoulder steps out with those hands, down into your plank position, and then back. Okay, you've got 5 through there. You're then going to move into 10 PVC pass-throughs. That's with the PVC. Start with those hands nice and wide, arms straight, but see if you can bend that PVC in half. Okay, I'm going to come round, keeping all my hands on that PVC, and then back. Okay? 10 to do there, go for a couple reps, and see if you can work hands in a little closer, loosen off those shoulders. Okay? You're then going to go into 5 and 5 bird dogs to finish off. Goal from here is starting from my hands and knees, shoulders over the hands, and then back nice and flat and pull tight. Okay, before we stretch, I'm going to think about bracing my core, and then I'm going to kick my left heel back, straighten out my right arm, try and keep my hips square all the way through. Okay, and back to the start, swapping sides, kick that heel back, brace the core, nice control there. Okay, you've got 5 through on each side, and then you're going back onto those calories, 2 rounds or 5 minutes. We're then going to move into 2 rounds with a 4-minute time cap. This one's starting off with 8 wall angels in a Superman hold. So starting on the floor, I've got my feet together, legs straight, and then arms extended in front of me as well. Okay, from here, bring my feet and hands as high off the floor as I can, and then I'm going to circle my hands around, keeping those arms straight, turn the palms up to the ceiling, touching over the glutes, and then backwards. Nice control there, getting those shoulders through that full range motion. Okay, you've got 8 to do there. You're then moving to 8 and 8 single leg deadlift. All for there is setting that foot, think about gripping the floor with your big toe, pinky toe, and heel. All 3 are going to stay in contact the whole way through this deadlift. I'm then going to send one leg back as counterbalance, keep my chest all back flat, going as low as I can, feel that stretch increase the back of my leg, just going as low as we can before that back starts round, and then back up to the top. Okay? You've got 8 to do there on each leg, and then you're going to finish off with 8 and 8 wrist rock wraps. All from there is setting my hands, palms turned down to the floor, straight line from my hand, through my forearm, through my shoulder. And then we'll gradually walk back, nice and controlled. Come back with those shoulders once I find that point stretch. Walk back, nice and controlled, find that same point, and then back over. Okay? You're going to go for 5 one way, turn those hands the other way, and then walking 5 over those hands. Feel that stretch increase around the side of your forearm. Okay? You've got 8 to do, on each side there, and then you can swap sides. Okay? We're then going to move on to our strength and skill piece. That's going to start off with 5 sets of 3 deficit clean pulls, looking for a 2-inch deficit there, which is going to be a 15 kilo plate if you have them. If not, we can just come down to a 10 or potentially move up to a 20-inch plate, 20 kilo plate. Okay? 5 sets, clean pull. What we're looking for there is hands with thumbs out from hips on that bar, and then feet set in your jumping stance, so parallel underneath hips. Okay? From here, I'm going to set with that bar against mid-shin. Shoulders over the bar, not in front, not behind. Chest up, shoulders back. Okay? Back's nice and flat here. I've got tension through the back of my leg and through the front of my leg. And then you're going to drive through the floor, keeping that bar nice and close. Clear the knees, and then brushes up your thighs to full extension. Okay? Now I'm going to finish off my rep. Think about getting my head through the ceiling, stand nice and tall, and then come up onto my toes. Okay? Again, as tall as we can to finish off that rep. Then come back down, bar stays nice and close, runs down the thighs, and then we rebend those knees, get that bar back down mission. Okay? Once we're through our 5 sets of 3 clean pulls, we've got 2 minutes rest in between each set. We're then going to move on to 4 sets, start off with 3 strict press. Okay, working on our press, and then a little bit on our split jerk in a second. I've got my elbows in front of that bar, same grip as I had for the clean pull, feet sit underneath the shoulders, bracing the core, bracing the glutes. Okay? And then with my chin back, press that bar straight up and down, making sure again, core stays braced, there's no rounding in my back here. Okay? You've got 3 strict press to do. We'll then move into 2 push press. Same setup here, I'm going to dip down, utilize that leg drive, knees drive out with the toes, weight stays in my heels. Okay? From here, I'm going to drive those legs, move the chin back, and punch that bar overhead. Okay? Again, making sure we brace that core, squeezing the glutes all the way through. Okay? You've got 2 reps to do there, and then we're going to finish off with 1 split jerk. Now again, exact same setup, elbows through pointing the toes, bracing the core, goes nice and tight. Okay, I'm going to dip down just as I did for that push press, keeping that control weight stays in the heels. I'm now going to stand tall, bars now weightless, I can then drop down into my split stance, punching that bar overhead. Okay, then nice little recovery, bar comes back down to the shoulders, and then we finish off our first set there. Okay, that's what we're looking for our second part.